It's the NFL on EA Sports. And front and center is Sam Laporta. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Lions and the Buccaneers, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that it's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We had a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. 3rd and 9. Now Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. To the left side, to Godwin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Baker to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Throwing is Baker. That's caught. Trey Palmer. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. That's Palmer, the man in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. 1st and 10 now from the 36. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well.
Offense.
He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From out of the gun, he'll throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. This one complete to Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third and 6. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That's his 3rd catch in this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's quickly out to Williams. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers 40-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Again, 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Williams in motion. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They send Evans in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On first down is Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mayfield. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Slot man in motion left. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught by Gibbs. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Back to the air one more time. That is caught. Side of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his second touchdown of the year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. Now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Now he takes off. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second down throw for Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll get this out to his running back. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. On 2nd down, Baker. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Falcons who were able to come away with the victory. Drake London, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Anthony Richardson, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown reception. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Buccaneers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing is Baker. A short one there to Otten. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
To throw is Mayfield. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He is going to have a Lions 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And the defense can't come up with a stop. stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Second down and 3. That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were...
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here comes Otten in motion. Right back to Irving. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down. 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. He is in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down,
Throwing is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This one caught left side by Evans. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll motion a tight end right. On 4th down, Mayfield. He's got the first down and more than that. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing is Baker. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They send Godwin in motion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 2nd down.
Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So it's a win here for the Lions. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.